I need more than a conversation to fix to mirror this situation. A million times for a big dissection. Dig it, drill it, smash it, the hands get dirty. Shove it, it rains again, my lord. This was but a day, it turns out so best thing. This will be a better place for us to live. Sister, brother, look at my heart. Believe the hammer, break the trigger. We don't need a leader, all the ones. We are all together, much more stronger. We will rock, we're bigger stone. From block to bone, I bet you know. Working hard, all day long. We're all together, you will be alone. Come on.
Welcome back to ZENLESS Zone Zero, where I can get a fourth, but not a fifth video done today. Thought I heard something. Anyway, we have 4 trust events to go and do, so why don't we just go and do, well, the 4 trust events. We'll start with Wider. After this, I gotta go do Blue Reflection. Or probably get on Destiny, like Zach had asked, which I definitely could now. Since a mutual friend of ours is not on Destiny, so he won't know that I'm on there on Zach's account, and won't be wondering why Zach is not talking to him when Zach is actually not there and it's just me and I'm just trying to do a quick errand for him. Hey there, we meet again. Feel like I bump into you every time I come into the city. Is this some kind of special coincidence? I've actually just been following you this whole time. That sounds kind of freaky. But there's nothing to gain from following me, is there? Speaking of which, lately in the outer ring. Before Wider can finish, a figure wearing an NEPS uniform begins sprinting over towards you. He's shouting strange things like, "Freeze!" and "You're surrounded!" Sorry, Belle. I should get going. Before you have a chance to react, Wider has fled surprisingly fast. Damn! I couldn't catch up. What are you doing here, Seth? It's you. I'm in pursuit of a fugitive. A fugitive? Are you talking about Wider? Huh? You know that guy? Now's not the time to chat. I have to chase this guy down. I feel like there must be some kind of misunderstanding. Did I tell you guys Nicole's getting a new outfit in the next update? I want Ambi to get a new one. Oh, it's you. Thought that pupsick officer was still chasing me. Why'd you run off, Wider? I couldn't help it. I mean, if an officer came running up to you out of the blue in the street shouting, "Freeze," you instinctively want to make a run for it, right? Okay. You know what? Used to work for an underground fighting arena. To put it in terms, an unsanctioned street fight. It always involves some exchanging of dennies. Anyway, of course, things are bound to get a bit sticky if someone like me comes across an officer. Why'd you just mention HSO? Oh. Hello, citizens. Have you come across any issues? What are you doing here? Me? Why, because I care more about the safety of the general public than anyone at public security. This must be Mr. Wider. Pleased to meet you. Do you know me? You're pretty famous in the outer ring. The champion red scarf, right? Turns out HSO agents do have a basic knowledge of the outer ring. I know you're a member of a mercenary group. That case was ultimately ruled out to be an accident, wasn't it? And you... I hate dealing with people who are too smart for their own good. Why don't you just come out and say it? What do you want? I'm chasing down a fugitive. There's no trace of him in New Eridu. He may have already made it to the outer ring. If you come across any intel, let me know. Of course I'll make it worth your while. Harumasu describes the fugitive to Wider, so this guy can work hard when he wants to, huh? Ryder finally nods after they finish talking. Alright then. I'll keep an eye out for this fugitive. Seth mentioned he was chasing after a fugitive too. Oh, him? Well, we're after different people. And it was obvious from the start that he had the wrong guy. What kind of fugitive would be wandering around the streets in broad daylight like that? You see, that's how most people would think, right? The officer has finally caught up with us. He's over there. Let's chat with Seth. You all were one short one person. You got a good sense of humor. So all you know this wanted criminal here? Seth pulls out a wanted poster. The man on the poster bears a resemblance to Ryder, wearing a studded leather jacket as well. However, upon closer inspection, it's clear that they look different. Seth furrows his brow as he compares the wanted poster to Ryder, glancing back and forth between the two. Why does it feel like something's off? Ryder isn't a wanted criminal. That's strange. It looks so similar from afar. Sorry about that. I must have been mistaken. So you mistook this guy in the sunglasses for the criminal on your poster, all because you have poor eyesight? And chased him all the way down the street until you finally discovered it was all a mistake? It's no big deal. Seeing as our officer friend has already apologized, Oh, so good citizens just put up with that kind of stuff, huh? If it were me, I'd be filing a complaint down at the precinct. After all, if apologies worked, what would we need a public security for? Senior Saba, why you... Quit bickering. Bell's right. Let's leave it be. You two have other things to attend to, so I'm gonna take my leave now. You catch Ryder's gaze and walk off. Ugh. If possible, I really would prefer not to deal with those public servants. They're kind of terrifying. Honestly, I was just walking around minding my own business when this disaster just came at me out of the blue. It's okay. I know some people in Section 6. You must be pretty well connected. But today wasn't a total waste. I managed to negotiate a lucrative little business deal. Anyway, thanks for today. If it wasn't for you, I'm sure I would have been taken into the precinct. What is it with these more recent characters that don't actually have a second voice scene? Like their third scene. Their first and third and hangout with like the videotape is voiced, but then you have something like that which isn't voiced. I don't understand. Pardon me, I didn't expect to meet you here. Do you want to use this vending machine? No, I'm here for you. I see, but sorry. I might not be able to step away right now. I've actually encountered a serious issue, but it may seem to be an inappropriate question to ask someone. What problem? Just ask. I see. You make a good point. I will ask you my question. Well, let us pretend nothing has happened. I will start over. Lycon turns his back. If you're not mistaken, his tail seems to be wagging. Is he waiting for something? Better act as if nothing happened and just start a conversation.
Pardon me. I didn't expect to meet you here. If you have the time, might I ask you a question?
What do you need? I'll take care of it.
You see, I was intending to purchase some drinks from this vending machine here. I inserted sufficient coins into the machine, which indicated that the purchase had been completed, but after that, nothing happened. Which organization do you think I should contact? Should I go directly to public security, or merely contact the company whose information is on the vending machine?
You can contact me when things like this happen.
Contact you? You mean to say you're not only an incredible proxy and the manager at a famous video store, but behind the scenes, you're also the owner of a well-known chain of vending machines?
You're reading too much into things. I just know how to fix these things. That's all.
I had no idea you had such remarkable life skills. In your experience, then, how might I go about fixing this vending machine?
No, 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 no. Do not let Wycon kick this thing. If he kicks the fucking machine, he's going to break it.
Just give it a good kick.
A kick, huh? So that's the trick. Something so brilliant could only be ascertained by one of excellence and skill, such as yourself. I shall give it a try, then.
Maybe you shouldn't. Let me do it.
To be honest, I was worried I wouldn't be able to control the force of my kick.
I was about to tell
so
you.
I'd much prefer leaving it to you.
Because, like, you really were gonna shatter that fucker. Anyway, we give it a good kick. Where's my nail
Unsurprisingly,
clippers?
you've solved this problem with ease.
Hold on, give me a second. Alright.
So many drinks. And every one a different flavor.
Therefore, the other members... Oh, but please, have one.
Wycon takes out a drink and hands it to you. He's even considerate enough to help you unscrew the lid. Considerate
Thank you for
enough.
your help. Please consider this a token of my appreciation. I should like to keep in touch with you, both as the head of Victoria Housekeeping and also as your humble friend, Lycon. I'll be sure to again offer my sincerest thanks next time.
Very good, very good. Alright, now we'll go meet up with Ben. Or I guess we're meeting with Anton first. Can only meet Ben during the day, huh? Anton appears to be sleeping. That's right, in the middle of a noisy construction site, standing up with his eyes open. Bro, no. What are you doing here? Did you know you talk in your sleep? Huh? Was I talking in my sleep? Oh yeah, I fell asleep there. Awesome. So that was just a dream. I just had a horrible nightmare. I dreamed that my bro left me. These huge wings shot out of his shiny back. This white flower boomed out of his pointed tip, and his voice spoke to me in gravelly death metal. Goodbye, my good bro. I can only go so far with you. Bro, don't go! I can't go on without you! Your bro is right there. Yeah, my bro's still here. Well, that's awesome. Can you, do me a solid? I was yelling so much then, and I'm kinda thirsty right now. Could you, bring me a bottle of water? There should be some upstairs in the company break room. I'm still grieving for the loss of my bro, and I can't bring myself to move just yet. Thank you. There are several bottles inside the red box. You can't make out what the labels say. You take out 2 bottles. A passing by worker bear greets you before fixing his eyes on the 2 bottles of water in your hands. Saying nothing, he takes a bottle and simply leaves. Anton seems to be muttering something to himself. No, there's no point in looking back on that now. I just thought I'd forgotten all about that. It's so quiet here. Too quiet. Say something, anything. Not used to it being so quiet. What's wrong? Ah, you're here too. It's cool, nothing's wrong. I'm just chatting with my bro. We need to chat more, as it strengthens our relationship. Otherwise, if we ever got separated, it'd be too late to say goodbye. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Feel much better after some of that water. I'm lucky to have you here. Are you really okay? I'm fine, of course I am. Just a few things from my past. Alright, about time for me to get back to work. Break time on the construction site is never enough. Appreciate your concern, buddy. We'll talk again when we get the chance. Alright, I don't know why that one wasn't. They really just pick and choose what characters are gonna have a voiced event, huh? And because it's not actually fully voice acted, that takes so much less time. Well, I need time to pass. Greetings, it is Lycon here. Sorry if I am interrupting anything, but I need your help with something. Is it something personal or work-related? It is a personal affair. I apologize if you're disappointed. As you already know, my legs are completely mechanical. Are you thinking of getting more mechanical modifications done? That does sound like a fine idea, but I have no such plans at the moment. I'm looking for a videotape named Final Punch. I heard that the protagonist of the story has mechanical legs, so my curiosity was piqued. When it comes to films, you're the first one that comes to mind. Do you have time to look for the videotape of Final Punch for me? Leave it to me. You have my most sincere gratitude. It is Lycon here. Sorry if I am interrupting anything, but I just wanted to check in. I found it. You really live up to your name as the best video store manager in New Eridu. Thank you. I'll visit the store later to collect it. Can I go meet with Ben now? And can he talk so I can finish clipping my nails? Oh, they think he's Officer Mewmew. Officer Mewmew, you caught a ton of bad proxies today, right? Officer Mewmew, why do you look a bit darker today? Officer Mewmew, you didn't get hurt catching bad guys today, did you?
Manager, quick, save me!
What's going on, Ben? Actually, at your service, Officer Mewmew.
Can't you see I'm Ben? Ben Bigger from Bellabog Heavy Industries.
Mewmew, fearless and brave. Mewmew, the city you'll save. The kids seem to adore you. Are you friends with this guy? Here's how it is. Officer Mewmew is the mascot for our precinct, and is one of the most popular figures with the kindergarten kids around here. Today's the open day at the precinct, so we got a special Officer Mewmew meet and greet. But the officer who usually plays Officer Meow took sick today and isn't here. The kids were baying. What? The kids were making a scene and wanted Officer Mewmew. And just as at my wit's end, that's when your friend showed up.
Then one of the kids started shouting, "Officer Mewmew is here," and all the other kids just swarmed over. Is Officer Mewmew the plump white cat on these promo posters? How does that one look like me?
Maybe it's the plump part. Officer Mewmew, have you been really busy lately? You've lost a lot of weight since I last saw you. You must have put a lot into protecting our city, Officer Mewmew. Something seems kind of funny about Officer Mewmew. But do you want to see the kids disappointed, sad, crying, dejected, or hurt? Do you? I know this might sound a little unreasonable, but is there any chance you could consider dressing up as Officer Mewmew for a while? I can be Officer Mewmew.
I'm very moved by your dedication here, but I think it'll be rather difficult for someone like the manager to play the role of Officer Mewmew. Miss Officer, I can play Officer Mewmew for a little while, but please don't make me dress up in that mascot. but I'm really not the best at dealing with kids. Manager, would you please be my assistant?
I'm a pro at wrangling kids. Thank you so much. New Eridu really is a city jam-packed full of love. Alright, kiddies, line up here. Officer Mew Mew's meet and greet is about to officially begin. Please be voice acted. Damn it! Officer Mew Mew, when the bad proxies and Hollow Raiders hear your name, do they fall to their knees and beg for mercy? I'm a Hollow Raider, and it's the truth.
But, actually, not all proxies are bad.
Lots are actually good people who have been led astray. If kids don't study hard, then they'll become bad eggs too, and they'll get caught by Officer Mew Mew. When Officer Mew Mew catches me, will I get a Mew Mew badge? On the officer, I'm asking Officer Mew Mew a question here. Don't interrupt me. How can I grow up to be a public security officer who's as cool as you?
Well, kid, you need to first understand that being a public security officer isn't the only cool job out there. For example, take construction. That's another great choice for you. You could be an engineer reaching intelligent machines, researching, a worker sweating hard on the job, or even part of the financial team crunching numbers upstairs in the office. As well as our public security officers, there's a whole team of people who protect every last brick and tile that's built up New Eridu. As long as you hold on to that dream of becoming a cool grown-up, then you'll definitely become someone just as cool as Officer Mew Mew.
Officer Mew Mew, please don't forget to promote our work here at the precinct.
Of course. Our public security officers sure are cool.
That Officer Mew Mew. Enough questions over there. It's my turn now. Good afternoon, Officer Mew Mew. My name is Angelica, and I'm from the Sunflower class at the Janus Kindergarten. I wrote a song called Cool Officer Mew Mew. Can I sing it for you?
So talented yet so young. Truly amazing.
And yet they got the wrong bear. What a touching melody.
What a cute song. Thank you so much, kid. Officer Mew Mew. Well, I mean, I love it.
Let's hear it for the cool Officer Mew Mew. But if you ask me, this Officer Mew Mew is not the real Officer Mew Mew at all. What? I just felt as though...
Uh-oh. Oops.
Oh shit! Ben, quick, knock that kid out! Tricking other kids is one thing, but you almost got me too. The costume, the voice, the fur color, any which way you look at it, Officer Mew Mew is different today. Did you really think I didn't know that Officer Mew Mew isn't really a cat Thyron, but just some officer in a cat costume? That's right, today Officer Mew Mew has taken off his costume. It's off-duty Officer Mew Mew. Just look at how work mommy and work daddy wear different clothes when they're off-duty. When they're off-duty mommy and off-duty daddy, what the hell are you talking about? Even though you took off your costume, you're still as kind and cute as ever. You're amazing, Officer Mew Mew. Officer Mew Mew! Among all the shouts and laughs and hugs of the children, Ben Biggers spends the afternoon chattering away. We really put you two through a lot today. I thought you had been absorbing a few of the kids' attacks. I had no idea we hold you up for so long.
At first I thought kids were going to be hard to handle, but once I saw the smiles on all their faces, the time just seemed to fly straight by.
Kids really like you, Ben.
But I feel totally burnt out after entertaining all those kids. It's just like how counting is super fun, but accounting is really hard work. Lucky you were here, otherwise, Officer Mew Mew might have died in the line of duty today. Thank you so much for today, Officer Mew Mew's assistant.
Well, alrighty then. Damn it, why do we keep pressing things? Alright, let's go see Lycon. Is he not at the video store at this time? Man. Lycon, show up!
I just remembered today when I got a DM from public security. I went to public security yesterday to deal with a ticket involving one of our work trucks. This truck is carrying construction materials that was affected by a hollow. Looks like there's going to be an unexpected tax onto the end of the company bill this month.
It's all Officer Mewmew's fault.
Well, at least Officer Mew earned the respect and admiration of those kids for the afternoon. What an unforgettable memory we share, Miss Proxy.
Why is he outside?
Hello there. I was just planning on contacting you. I didn't expect to see you here. Do you perhaps have a moment? I'm here to collect the Final Punch videotape that I reserved.
I'm free right now. Wanna watch it together?
View a movie together with you. It would be my pleasure. But prior, if I may, allow me to make adequate preparations, please.
Lycon bows gracefully, then leaves for a moment, before soon returning at the entrance of the video store.
Sincerest apologies for the wait. Now then, let's get started.
You go with Lycon into random play and watch Final Punch together. Classic Lycon, it turns out that he left earlier to prepare some coffee and dessert for the movie.
I do apologize. Time was short, so I had to purchase coffee from a nearby cafe, and I'm afraid the roast is rather bland. If I were brewing it, I would have chosen a far more aromatic bean. And what's more, the dessert is rather high in sugar, so I'm not sure it will be to your liking.
They all taste great.
I'm so glad you do not dislike it. If I have sufficient time in the future, I'll prepare even better hors d'oeuvres. I confess, I also chose the film Final Punch according to my own tastes. I hope it was satisfactory.
It was pretty good. I liked it.
So long as you were not bored.
What's your opinion of its quality?
It was excellent quality. But I have one burning question they never answered. The synopsis says, there is a young man who, after an amputation, equips himself with a robotic leg and enters boxing tournaments. Is the robotic leg in a movie about boxing used for comic effect? Or is there indeed a logical connection between the two?
I don't think it's either.
Thank you for watching the movie with me.
You're welcome. Come back again soon.
Of course. If possible, I hope you can recommend me some interesting movies sometime.
Well, damn, that ended quite fast. And now Lycon will promote the video store. Well, sadly enough, all I needed was one more video, but I literally cannot do one more video today, sadly enough. So, because, well, I mean, I guess we could go into the main story, but the problem is, I'm 100% sure we're going to Bellabog. If we go to Bellabog, and I get walked, no, I'm gonna actually fuck myself over. I know if we go to Bellabog, Grace and Koeda aren't talking. That means we'll be fucked. So I don't want to do that. And tomorrow I can, tomorrow is Monday, so it will be a new week, which means I can start up doing all of that, other stuff. And if I had another character, then we could have done the quality time with Lycon. Oh no, never mind. Lycon's quality time is not voiced. Cool. Guess we're not doing even that for a video. Huh.
Cause every night I will sing